Duskers. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words. Let's read. Pilot drones into derelict spaceships to find the means to survive and piece together how the universe became a giant graveyard. You are a drone operator surrounded by old gritty tech that acts as your eyes and ears to the outside world. What you hear comes through a remote microphone. What you see is how each drone sees the world. Motion sensors tell you something is out there, but not what. And when you issue commands, you do it through a command line interface. Yes guys, Duskers is a new indie game. It's finished. It is in early access. Hooray! And it looks rancid, guys. It really does. It looks awful. You know what this game's like? This game is like the fat, ugly, acne-ridden girl that has a pleasant smile, but not a brilliant smile. But you see her and you think, no love, no, I'm not pissed enough yet. I'm nowhere near that. You're not even in the 1 o'clock in the morning club. You're more of a 5 to 2. 5 minutes before the nightclub shuts. That's when I'd have to be well pissed, you know. But she's there all the same as a backup if you can't find any decent, nice looking girls. You're standing there staring at her. You're looking at your watch, 5 to 2, and you think, fuck. Alright. So you kind of walk over and she kind of knows you're coming, but she looks away. But she knows she's seen you. She's interested. She's got that look. She has that corner of the eye look, then looks away, then corner of the eye look back. That's how you know, guys. You walk up and you go, I love this. Yeah. You want to dance? Yeah. Come on. I'm a dance for this. Come on. I'm a dance. And after sprawling out the words about something about a dance, you end up on the dance floor with her, and you know, you're strutting your stuff. Well, you're sprawled all over like a collapsing windmill, to be honest, but you are on the dance floor with a female, so mission accomplished. But then, guys, something amazing happens, because the next day you realise that you've exchanged phone numbers, and curiosity gets the better of you, and you go and see her again, and you realise something amazing. This girl who you thought was so horrible is the nicest girl you've ever met. And she speaks nice. Her soothing voice just echoes in your ears. She's caring and considerate and kind. And she really does genuinely like you. She likes the things that you like to do. She likes Lord of the Rings. She hates Batman. She likes all the stuff you like. She might not be an oil painting, but she's good to be with. You feel good when you're with her. She's kind of, yeah, I like being with you in your presence. Your presence electrifies me. You are nice. What's with all these slutty shitheads that I've been going out with who, they might look nice, but they're all just fucking awful. They're really awful, aren't they? They're the AAA in looks. They look nice. They've got the firm breasts, the nice arse, the hourglass figure, the gorgeous long blonde hair, the perfect makeup. But they're fucking awful. They're just so untrustworthy. You can't trust them. You think you can because they look nice, but they're just going behind everybody's back. They've had more cocks than John Wayne's fucking rifle. You then look away from them and they've got their tongue down some fucker's throat. Oh yeah, they're so full of themselves as well. They love themselves. Look at me. I'm hyping myself all over the place. I am the greatest. You know, they're just awful. They're awful. But these other girls who are just maybe ordinarily looking, they're so nice. Mac, where are you going with this? That's Duskers, guys. Duskers is an overweight, you know, she hasn't got nice hair. She doesn't wear much makeup. She's got a bit of a fat arse. Her boobs point downwards, you know. She has a few bits of acne. But she's such a nice girl. And that's what Duskers is. So there you go, guys. Mac, you haven't told them anything. Duskers is a awesome game. It's awesome. I love this freaking game. It looks garbage, but it's so nice. I'm picturing myself on the mothership in front of my keyboard. You've got to switch all your lights off, guys. You've got to have a keyboard that lights up and switch all the lights off in your room. when you play this game. And you're just looking at your screen, and if you've got dual monitors, put some kind of space interface on the other screen for the authenticity, and you're just sitting here and you're just imagining that you've got to survive in the universe. You need to survive, you need to get fuel, you need to get scrap, because you've got to maintain your ship and your droids, and you've got to survive. It's a roguelike game as well. And what you do, you enter derelict spaceships. You fly around the universe. Well, you move an icon from one square to another. That's flying around. Hey, you've got to use your fucking imagination. And then you dock with a spaceship, and then you don't know what's behind the doors. And all the doors is named like A1. A1's your airlock. A is for airlock. Then you've got D for door. So like D1, D2, D3, D4. R is for room. So it's room 1, room 2, room 3, room 4, and so on and so on. And you can just, by typing into the interface, you get a little interface. If you type D22, that will open door 22, providing it's powered. How do you get it powered? Well, you usually find the electric interface early on, and your droids have different abilities that you can swap in and out. Each droid carries so far 3 different abilities, and you decide what they're going to be, providing you've found these new abilities. They're not abilities, that's the wrong word. They're kind of upgrades. They're like tech upgrades. You might have tow, which allows you to tow. You might have mine, which allows you to drop mines, stealth, shields, a gun, all different kind of stuff. Interface, which means you can interface with computers on the derelict ships. Tow means you can tow another droid that maybe broke down or been attacked. And essentially what you have to do is you fit out your droids the way you want for each mission that you go on, each spaceship that you that you're doing a salvage job on. So you get the power up on the ship first, then you type motion, and if one of your droids has a motion tracker, it will see if there's anything moving in the rooms around you. And if it's yellow, there could be something. If it's red, there's definitely something. And there's monsters and shit that could be just, hanging around the ship. Or there could be ship defenses that haven't been deactivated. And it is so scary. You're just kind of like, shit, I'm going to head into room 6, open door 22. Proceed with caution. You see the little video feed. You can either take direct control of them by pressing the spacebar, and that switches to droid mode, and you see like an overhead view, and you can see the stuff in the rooms, and it's really atmospheric. Or you can just press the space and go to a total overhead view, and just actually tell them what to do. They'll move themselves. If you say, like, if you want to get a droid from one room to another, you just type navigate droid 1. So let's say you're moving droid 1 from one room to another. You would like type navigate space 1 R3, and that would tell droid 1 to move to room 3. Providing all the doors are open, it'll do that. It's just so atmospheric when you do it. And when you know that there's a monster there, what you can do is you can maybe open a door into another room where the monster could go to, and then as soon as it goes in, you seal the door, thus freeing up the room that it was initially in, so you can go in and salvage it. And you find scrap and all kinds of stuff. You'll find broken down droids as well. You can either tow them back if they're not too badly damaged into your spaceship, and you can repair them up, or if they're totally screwed, you can steal their upgrades off them and use them for yourself. There's loads more to this game. That's just kind of like a bit of an outline of it. But this game is so immersive. It proves completely that graphics do not make a game. And this is why I like indie games, because yes, you might have to troll through 30 or 40 garbage ones till you get something good like this, but it's all the more worth it when you come across something like this, because as much as this looks garbage, it is really immersive. And I found out to my horror that it is very roguelike. I lost all my droids on one mission and pretty much had to start again. It does save every time you log out, but it doesn't save before a mission, so that if you lose everything, you can reload the save. I wish it did. Maybe it will, but at this moment in time, I could not find a way to do that, and so I lost everything. But I've only lost everything once, and luckily for me, it was on the 3rd mission, so I restarted. I'm now a lot further in than that, but it's fun, well worth picking up. Great atmospheric game. It's not a lot. It costs it's $14.99, so it's half the price of a cheap AAA game, and it is better than a lot of AAA games. So there you go, guys. Duskers. Explore, adapt, and survive, and it's worth a buy.